Alright guys, came back here to my wonderful pile of parts and we picked a few things out. I've always wanted to make one of the Halloween ghost things that fly across your yard. I've seen them on YouTube and hopefully it's my turn to build one. So yeah, I picked out a couple of parts. I'm not sure if I can use that. I think it might have a tapered shaft and I don't think I'll be able to use it, but this is what I got so far. We're going to see what we can do. Let's get started. Alright guys, we'll start out here and move in. Just cut a little rectangle, piece of sheet steel, drill the hole for the bolt to go through for the wheel. That's just a bicycle wheel. We welded that onto a piece of box tubing. This box tubing is actually a shelf upright that the shelves lock in on these slots. We cut that long enough so when our ghost goes around the wheel, hopefully it doesn't hit the tree. We welded a piece of plate steel on the base there, drilled a hole on this end, drilled a hole on that end. We deburred both of them, and then we're going to use some big lag bolts and drive them into the tree. So basically this will sit just like this, and that will bolt to the tree. And this is, I'm not sure, a 20-inch wheel. And then we also got a 16-inch wheel. And we did the same thing, piece of plate steel, box tubing, and then the piece of plate steel down there on the bottom to mount to the tree. Not sure which side I'm gonna motorize. If I motorize this side, it may spin a little faster because of the smaller diameter wheel. What I'm planning on doing for the motorization is, and I'll show you on this one lays a little better. Again, we're gonna hook something up here that comes out. We're going to have some kind of a motor. We'll just say that this is my motor. It's going to be on a hinge, so it'll flop back and forth, and it'll be right in this area. And then we'll have a spring attached to the bottom, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to run that motor, which is going to turn that wheel, and we're going to hold a little bit of pressure against it with a spring. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. The string should not get in our way because the string should be coming off of this area and going down to the other tree and coming around the backside and going off to the tree. All of our bracketry will be here and out here, so we should not get into the string that runs the ghost back and forth, whether that's fishing string, twine. I'm not sure. It can't be twine because it'll stretch. But yeah, this is how we're going to motorize it. And if we really want our ghost to go fast, we can put that in high gear. So yeah, that's how we're going to motorize it. Not sure what motor I can use, but we'll find something. Fan motor, something. All right, guys, let's climb up here and show you what I got up here. So we got that bracket attached to the tree. The panduit strap is just to hold the extension cord up the tree. There's our bicycle wheel on that bracket. You can see where I welded, and it's just junk, you know. But we ended up using a fan motor. And then this is all of the electronics for the fan motor, including the reverse switch and the speed switch. And then we covered that up with a box. Let me go back up a little bit. And if you look on top, we just put 2 screws down into that metal to hold that in place. But pretty simple, but yet so difficult to figure out. If you guys try to build one of these, the hardest thing is getting a motor to line up with that wheel and work. So what I figured was when that tape wears off, I'll just use electrical tape and just run electrical tape around there to build the circumference of that motor up. so it makes better contact with the wheel. It's not been an issue. We've had it running for a couple hours now, and it's not been an issue. And then if you look, we'll show you a close-up here. Don't fall off this ladder. Put a couple of split shots on there, and you can see that electrical tape down inside there, so that way the string don't get caught on the spokes. And then, oh, my Ghost is hung up on the tree. There's my Ghost. Again, it's on there with a swivel. That way, if this string here gets to spinning, it won't mess the Ghost up and tie him into a knot. So now we'll climb down, take a look at the Ghost. Go over a couple of things about the Ghost. It did come with a hook on the top, like a little string, and we tried hooking the line to this, but he doesn't want to fly right. He wants to spin in circles. Then we tried taking two lines, putting one line in this back and putting one line on the front, and hooking one line further ahead. You can actually, hopefully you can see the two split shots up there. That's where the front line was, and then the back line was up here. What we found there was whenever it would go around here, it would just get all jumbled up. He would spin in circles and then it'd get all tangled up. So we opted to remove the front line and just leave the back line, which gave him a little forward twist on his head, as you can see. And then when you turn him on, he flies pretty good. So let's turn this thing on, get the camera fired up, and show you how he flies. But yeah, that works out pretty good. Just have his head angled forward like that, and with those arms, kind of makes a drag, almost like a wing.